So I want to touch upon this because I spent fucking ages searching for this answer, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and it was really driving me nuts. And it's quite simple. How many properties do you need to be financially free? Now, the boring answer is it depends. It does depend. It absolutely does depend. But if we are talking just vanilla, buy to let, £300 a month cash flow, how many do you need to essentially be able to give up your job and then transition into something where you do what you want when you want? And now I've got 4 buy-to-lets. For me, that is not enough at the minute. Yes, my rental income, if all the properties are rented out, exceed my overall outgoings, but by a tiny wee bit. And that doesn't take into account void periods, it doesn't take into account maintenance, it doesn't take into account interest rate fluctuations, things like that. So with 4 properties, yes, my overall income is covered by the buy-to-lets, but it's not enough to be comfortable. So if I was going to give a bit of advice on how many buy-to-lets you need to transition into to be financially free, it would be 6. I would say anything between 6 or 7 buy-to-lets would then absolutely give you the freedom to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, where you want. And I think for a lot of people, it might seem a daunting goal, but if you start just now and you work on it, I think a time frame that is achievable for most people would be 5 years. As I say, so long as the market's working in the right direction for you, I think that in 5 years, most people could achieve 6 buy-to-lets. As I say, you can refinance properties, we can add value, we do the BRR strategy as well. So I think for many people, just 5 years, it's not a long time to get to a stage where, yeah, you can build a portfolio and it can cash flow for you. As I say, I'm still working on that. I'm still trying my best to get there. I'm at 4 currently. I'm hopefully going to be able to pick up another one before the end of the year. And then, like I said in a previous video, I've got all 4 properties that are due for refinance in the next year, 2 years. So so long as nothing crazy happens in the global economy and the prices of property in the UK stay where they are or have a slight increase, then that'll allow me to refinance the properties, pull some money out, hopefully their interest rates will drop by then, and then that money again will be able to buy me another property, which would take me to 6. And that's not including any money that I make from my job that then I transition into the pot as well. So if you're wondering how many buy-to-lets you need in the UK to quote-unquote retire, in my opinion, it is 6 or 7. 6 or 7 is a safe bet for me.